So this is the Fawkes piece, painting I did last year in response to the Occupy movement that was happening. Here we see your heart, having witnessed the horrors of the world, throws your karmic hands into action. On top of the heart is the budding pineal gland, which is beginning to blossom. It's being fed by droplets of nectar that come across a grid like the internet or something. That nectar contains a central message of yes. The yes message comes from the heart of the awakened individual through the pearl of wisdom held by the dragon, whose wife is the empress, or whose empress is the phoenix, sorry. They're joined together in marriage, pointing in the Kundalini Mudra for up. And at the top is the little man. That's you, in the moment wearing the only crown there is to wear. Buddha wore it, Jesus wore it, and we get to wear it whenever we want. It's there's only one of them. So it's an ascension idea, to bring the viewer into somewhere good. The little man in Rapture has open hands. It's not a closed hand around a brick throwing through a window. It's not holding a baton to beat protesters. In that moment that you realize who you really are, when you come home, the only response is rapture. And so then he's surrounded by the crowd, who looks like an angry mob, but they're really a dancing festival, and they're going toward the moment. Here Ganesha is blessing the fusion of neuron and grid with the mudra of protection. So it's the idea that more and more people are locking into this positive ancient grid. It's becoming the internet. You know, it all fits together. So this little awakened neurons are, you know, the ones in your head. Finally, at the bottom here, this is Ma'at. She's the Egyptian goddess who guards the afterlife in purgatory. When you died back then, you would face Ma'at, and she would pluck a feather from her wing and put it on her scales, and then take your heart and weigh it against the feather. If it was heavier, you weren't allowed to proceed, and you'd have to stay in purgatory. She would eat your heart. If it was lighter, you could move on to the next life. And they had a wonderful list of like tenets of you know, rules to live by, which included helping your neighbors, feeding poor people, that kind of thing. The Egyptians had it going on. So it's a challenge to the viewer to put on this responsibility. If you recognize anything here, the mass belongs to you, and you can go behind it.